protrader.com. So this is the website. You can see we just updated everything here. You can see we have the academy, you have the scanner over here, the live sessions, you have the gold trade ideas, Synergy, PulseX, Nova, Zen, etc. Cool thing is I can actually click on these and it will show you the performance of every single trade that has been taken place since we started here in Protrader, and you can show this to users and clients. You have a daily heat map over here of what happened. You can see every single thing over here broken down into a lot of detail. Okay, so you can also switch it from dark mode to light mode, and you can click that for every single one. You can see here we have the journal and analytics, the AI Pro Trader Coach, the platform, which of course is $0. Um, and then you can see we currently support 16 languages and what people would pay monthly or for free over here. Okay, so you have your status and XP. I'm going to break all of this down because I'm going to show you with the dashboard and of course our two partnerships with our two partner brokers. So that's our new website and let's go inside. So this is the new Pro Trader back office. There's no more manual signups, no more manually messaging support, filling out forms, nothing like that. In fact, all you do is you click on get free access on the top right, create a new account, enter your user ID and the email, and the rest is pretty simple. The instructions were sent in the group chat as well, and you get instant access. So as soon as you log in, you'll see your status section over here and you'll see XP. Status just depends on how much capital you have in your trading account and you have a certain recognition. And XP points are generated for completing education, completing quizzes, and also soon next update will be every time you place trades, you generate XP points. And what you can do with these XP points later is you can redeem them for rewards, but I'll share that at another stage. You have a 30-day volume requirement. Within 30 days, you must trade two lots to keep access to the platform. I think this is really good because you have some bad actors which are just trying to steal the product or use it on a different platform. And what this does is it ensures that everyone is a genuine customer. They're not stealing the product, using it on another platform. And also for everyone on this call as affiliates, you know that people will generate a minimum of two lots. If you are building in developing markets, it's of course less requirement, but organically and naturally, I think a normal client will comfortably achieve that. You have trading sessions here in the middle, so it shows the volume and where we are right now. You have announcements on the right. Your trading view, your MT5 trading statistics show up over here. And I will go into that with the journal later. Live sessions, you can see right now, Synergy Trading is live and the next best things you can do. At the top, you'll see tutorial. Every single new member can head over to tutorial and go through this 12-minute video, which will break down how to use this entire platform and available in any language, okay? Over here, you'll see a daily streak every day you log in, badges, which I will share later on, a notifications panel. So, every time you log in or anything you do, there's completing a quiz, all the notifications are there. And you can simply head over to languages, select any language. If I click one language, it will automatically change everything, including the Academy videos. Let's head over to the Academy, okay? When it comes to the Academy, this is the new layout for the courses. So it'll just tell you, start here with the Forex Beginners course. You've got Synergy Mastery course, MT5 tutorials. You can see upcoming sessions, learning your language, and, the rest of the courses there. So let's click on continue lesson. If I click on continue lesson, the videos here, you can see your progress on the top right, the next lesson. And here, you can see the course outline and a quick check. We have discussions. I think this is launching later. But over here, you have a breakdown of the video with text explanation, some key bullet points, a real world example on the right, and the key takeaway, followed by a quiz. If you get the answer correct, it's green. If you get it wrong, it will be red and it'll say 1 out of 3. I can also take notes. Anything you learn from the lesson, you can take notes from the video. Transcripts, I think this is to do with translation. I still need to confirm. resources, any resources attached, and any discussions. Okay, so if I switch the language to Spanish, the video is now in Spanish, and I can just go to the next lesson, and we head over to the next video over there as well. Okay, and you can see over here, 2 of 21 lesson, etc., etc. Moving on, we have the trade ideas. The old Telegram channel that everyone is in, there's like 5,000 people in that. That one is going to get discontinued. Okay. So what everyone needs to do on this call is when they get access to this platform, you need to click on join Telegram group. When you do that, there'll be a section here which pops up, and you can basically message the bot on Telegram, and it'll send you a automatic invite link on Telegram to join. All of this is explained in the tutorial video above. With that Telegram system, it automatically removes the user if they are inactive on the platform. Because before, a lot of this was kind of manual, and a lot of people were saying they've got customers who are not active, it needs to remove them. All of this is automated moving forward, okay? You can then see PulseX, Nova, and Zen, and you can see all of these things available. Let's head over to the live sessions. So we have the live sessions over here. We redesigned everything when it comes to the live sessions. So very simple. You'll be able to see the live sessions, what is upcoming, any recent recordings, and you can simply click on a session and it'll pop up over here, and you can add it to calendar. You can see it'll be on the right, and just basically join the session. Okay. Any announcements, they are posted over here. In general, we will be having proper announcements here as well, not just the Zoom links. But yeah, that's pretty much that over there. Next, you have the scanner. Does anyone here have access to the scanner right now, or Jay, no one has access?
I think a few people do, but
Okay.
majority don't.
Got it, got it. So to get access to the scanner, let me just check the chat box. Okay, most people won't have, but of course now you can have access to the scanner. To get access to the scanner is very simple. You'll click on the scanner section, and over here you'll enter your TradingView username. You don't need a paid TradingView subscription. You don't need to pay for it. It works on a free one, okay? Now, what happens is you enter your TradingView username here, and then automatically you will receive a notification within 24 hours. On average, every 5 to 6 hours, the system automatically sends you the scanner to your TradingView. So you'll get a notification on the top right, and also by email as well. Now, below you can see some of the latest trade ideas. We also have these coming on Telegram, I believe, within the next couple of days. Here you have a breakdown on how to use the scanner. So what the Cypher scanner is, who is it for, and when to use it. And it's just a whole breakdown over here. So on the right, you can understand pivots, you can understand fair value gaps, how it all operates, the trend table, etc. But then you have people that just want to watch the videos on how to use it. So you have introduction, intermediate, advanced, and professional. And this will break down how to use the scanner. Let's head over to the scanner and you can see it. You will see with the scanner, it's very simple and clean. You have B for buy, S for sell, and then you of course have the trend screener on the top right to confirm whether you should buy or sell, alongside of the C trigger at the bottom. For those of you that tune into the session every single day, you will know what I'm talking about. The scanner will give you 3 take profits and a SL. You can see there was a buy on gold. It has already achieved TP1. And this scanner is very, very powerful. We have seen a lot of positive feedback, which is really, really good. It works on gold, works on FX, works on crypto, and indices as well. If I head over to the 15-minute time frame, you'll be able to see, what's happening on the 15-minute time frame. If I head over to the 5-minute, you can also trade on the 5-minute, okay? And it works on anything. I can go to Euro USD. If I open up Euro USD, you'll be able to see it, okay? So even on Euro USD, very close to TP2 on 5-minute. And it's a very powerful scanner. Now imagine people can trade whenever they want, however they want, with their style. If you want to scalp, go on the lower time frame. If you prefer intraday, go on the 1 hour. If you prefer swing, you can adjust it accordingly as well. And what I think this does, it really builds a community around the business because it's not just about having numbers on a Telegram screen. It's much more to it. We're building a full-blown ecosystem here. And this is a phenomenal product. I really want everyone to go through the training and start using the scanner. But very important, every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 p.m. UK time, we go live with the scanner. And we have hundreds of people tuning in, hundreds of people making money live. And the affiliates are also having a record-breaking month when it comes to the commissions. So this is very good. And I just want everyone here to know we have another scanner in the background being built. And I'm very excited for that one. And I believe that will be out in 6 weeks from now. So this particular scanner is really advanced. We have a really big team working on this scanner, updating it week in and week out. We've got phenomenal traders behind it. There's a lot you don't see on the chart hidden behind the scenes as well. And this particular product, more than 18,000 people are paying, I would say $150 to $180 a month for a very similar product. Ours is a much more advanced version, the latest version with live education Monday to Friday for free, So I think this is really powerful. And one of the proudest achievements with the development team was to develop this scanner from scratch. In about 7.5 weeks, it took them of building this every single day to perfect the product. Okay, so everything you see in Protrader, nothing is we've taken it from another company or white labeled. Everything is built in-house from A to Z. Every single aspect of the business. Okay. Moving on. Next, we have our trading journal. So this is our new trade journal. We rebuilt this from scratch too. And it's connected to your MT5 account. You will be able to see your P&L. You'll be able to see expectancy, profit factor, win rate, average win, and average loss. Okay. You'll see today's profit or loss, open positions, your cumulative profit and loss, and percentage growth, monthly profit, and monthly lots traded. Every user inside the platform will have a pro trader score out of 100. This is dependent rate, profit factor, or Sharpe ratio, etc. And you'll get a score out of 100. On the right, you can see an overview of your trading. You can see your risk stats and your total streaks that you've achieved. Below, you'll be able to see every single day which was profitable or a losing day. And then on the top, you'll see trades. Now, every single trade that you place will show up in the logs over here. So if I go to this one here, you can see $139. I can now click on note. And this will allow me to pull up the trade log and I can see the open, the close, the profit. And now I can journal. 95%, if not more, traders do not journal their trades. Here, you can now journal. If people journal, they journal on an Excel sheet or notepad and pen. It's a waste of time, or they pay for a service. Okay. So, you're already trading. No one wants to sit on a piece of paper or on an Excel sheet and log their trades manually. It's all automated. And imagine what this does for retention in the business. So I can say, this was a good trade. I was trading with Zen, okay? And I can say I was confident or I was calm and we were trading London session and save entry, okay? I can then see additional things like my strengths and weaknesses. What's my best session? London. But why is London my best session? Because we've netted $880 across 54 trades in this session. Our best pair is gold. Why? Our risk discipline stats, our profit and loss by the hour. So you can see 5 p.m., 6, 7 p.m., not profitable. 8 p.m. is super profitable for us. Days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, profitable, Friday not. Maybe change something on Friday, or you need to check what you're doing on a Friday. Here you can see your mood against your result when you journal. And then my favorite part is the AI coach. Who here uses AI? Let me know in the chat box which AI you use. ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity. Let me know what you guys are using in the chat box. ChatGPT. Okay. What else is everyone else using? Claude's become super popular. Okay, so most people use like ChatGPT or Claude, I assume. Okay. Now think of this as your trading account connected to Claude or ChatGPT. So what we've done is we created our own language model utilizing AI and trained it to understand many things with trading. So it's trained around trading. Okay. Now, what the system will do is it will connect to your trading account and it will scan your last 100 trades. It can now help you improve your trading based upon that and analyze your data. It can coach you. It can see how you're performing well, what you need to improve. Let's take a look. Here, how's my trading last 7 days? You had four winners, five losers, one break even, 40% win rate, below 60% overall. Our average win is this, average loss is this. Position sizing is bad. It's all over the place. Why? Because we were doing 0.03 lots. Randomly, we went to zero point 0.2. So, it catches these things and it can identify these things and tell you. It also judges you based upon your Protrader score to show you how you can improve. How did you do today? How was my trading today, etc. And it can break down many things to you. Okay, so this is really advanced, and this is going to help people a lot. And I think for the first time, you see AI working really well within the trading space. Moving on, next, what you have is the rewards and XP. So based upon your deposit size, you just have a recognition tier, bronze, silver, gold, platinum, VIP. In bronze, you get access to everything. I believe the AI is silver. So either you have $1,000 that you've deposited, or you can actually grow your account from 300 to 1,000, and you will still unlock that AI. Other than that, the rest is it's just recognition. Okay. Next, you have milestones. So milestones are basically where you unlock badges for accomplishing certain milestones in trading. For example, the first one is volume traded. And these badges go to your profile, which you can showcase to others. So the first one is volume traded. If I trade 10 lots, 50 lots, 150 lots, I unlock these badges. If I grow my account 10% or 25%, I unlock these badges. If I complete my education courses, I unlock them. If I show up every day, 7 days in a row or 30 days in a row, I unlock these badges. You can see we have 46 days, okay? That this account has been logging in every day. Journaling. If I journal my traits, I unlock these badges too. Next, we have competitions. Every other month, we will host competitions. And if I click on results, okay, you can see, for example, we can have one for highest percentage gain. Whoever has the highest percentage gain, you can basically split $1,000 prize pool. We will do loads of different types of giveaways and competitions. We're just waiting for everyone to transition over, which I think we've only got a couple of days left and everyone's over, and that's it. Okay. Then you have leaderboards. Leaderboards are based upon XP points, so completing education quizzes, and next we're adding it for trading, which should be updated in the next week, and you'll get these XP points. So you can see like the top 100 people. Jason in the UK, no idea who Jason is. It was someone else number one the other day, but he's now number one. He's a VIP account status. Australia, no idea who. Okay, Danielle, I know. So UK, Philippines, Lithuania, Pakistan, Sweden, France, Lithuania, a lot of Ghana, Lithuania and Ghana, Philippines, and all these countries, okay, that are just here. Now, what you can do is you can click on a user and see their profile. So it's a social aspect. So you can see the pro trader score, the win rate, profit factor, net return, max drawdown, how they're performing, the asset allocation, and badges earned. If you want to keep your information private, you can keep it private too. I will show you how, okay? So you head over to account and you have your profile settings. So you can choose a display picture, background picture. And if you want to hide your profile so it's not public, you can do that too. Because some people wouldn't want to, of course, share it, okay? Security, activity, everything is there too. The quick update is Telegram support is no longer going to be active. This is brand new support built into the platform. This is not normal support. This is technical support, meaning the developers of the platform in the same office. We have the developers and we have the support. They sit on the same desk and they work with each other. So it's not going to be a situation where you have a technical issue and then it has to get sent to the technical department or the developer. No, everyone's in the same office together. So technical support means if you have a technical issue, they can handle it and sort it out for you straight away. It can be anything, okay? And they'll be able to help you. So this is why we want to take support to the next level, not have generic, random support, full technical support, which are developers, okay? So that is everything there so far. Just to give everyone another update, at the bottom, you will soon see a partner section. What partner section will be is for IBs, people building the business. You will later be able to toggle, and there'll be a whole area for IBs where you can track your business. You'll have landing pages. I don't want to go too much into detail because I'd rather keep it as more of a surprise. It's a lot of exciting stuff, but we have a whole section coming out over there so you can grow your business as well. Okay. And we have more things coming out. For example, we have some trading calculators, which will be added here shortly. We have a few more other things that we will announce on the group. Okay. And yeah, that's basically the new platform. Does anyone have any questions on this platform? Let me know in the chat box. And if there's no questions, I will move on to automation. As of right now, we also have 165 people, which are currently doing six figures as affiliates in the platform, which is really exciting. And 12 months from now on this new platform, we have a goal to help 1,000 people achieve that position. So we're very excited. We will also be announcing a retreat here in Dubai soon. So we're planning a lot of things over there too. Okay. I will now move on and I will break down the automation. Is everyone with me so far? Because I know I've been talking pretty fast too, but let me know in the chat box if you're all with me. And I will continue to the automated trading because this is one of the most support is just on the support chats, we just see people saying, is there any automation coming? Is there any way of this coming to you as well? Azaya, thank you very much. Hope you're all with me. Okay, perfect. Let's move on now. Okay, so when it comes to automation, automation has to be done correctly. It has to be done in a compliant way. It has to be done in a safe way. And it has to be done in a way where your business is sustainable and continues to grow. Unfortunately, in this industry, you have people that promise people automation. They take the money into PAM accounts, they take it into pooled accounts, they charge profit shares. And then if they have a good day, everyone's happy. If they have a bad day, everyone's sad. And most of the time, people are just blowing accounts. So if you want to do automation, you need to eliminate all of those risks. And how do you do it? So I'll break it down to you. Now, we have partnered up with a third-party provider for this to automate the Telegram trade ideas from Telegram to your MT5 account. Okay. So it's a third-party company. However, we work very closely with their tech team and support team for any features we want, etc., or anything in general. So now I will break this down to you as well. Okay. So this is MarketSync, where you can copy Telegram trade alerts into your MT5 account automatically. Okay. No PAM account, no performance fees, and a compliant way to do automation. So let's break it down. You see, right now, most people they trade manually, and there's nothing wrong in that. A lot of people love doing that, but there's definitely a big market that prefers automated trading. So the manual way of trading is you see a trade, you open MT5, find the symbol, type the lot size, the SLTP, place the trade, which is fine. Of course, new members need training on this, and sometimes they miss the entries, they're late, they made a mistake, or the trade has already taken off, and it causes a lot of human errors. Okay. With marketing, what happens is it will read the trade idea on Telegram. The system will analyze it based upon your settings and then automatically execute it within 0.25 seconds, zero point 0.4 seconds, or a second in your MT5 account. Okay. How it works is very simple. You connect your Telegram account, you connect your MT5 account, choose your settings, and let it run. A trade will come here as an example. It scans it and executes it. Okay. It also has AI, so it reads any messy formats, emojis, any language, etc. Okay. Uh, so that's pretty cool. You have lot sizing. You can choose to enter a trade based upon a fixed lot, percentage risk. You have automatic layering. I'm not sure anyone here layers. Let us know in the chat box if you do layering or if you have customers who do layering, because I know quite a few people do layering also. But, new customer definitely struggles with layering. And with this, imagine it's automatic layering, 4, 5, 6 entries and done, split second, and pinpoint accuracy. So that's pretty cool. You then have account safety. So, you can have protection on your account, daily loss limits, etc. I'll log into the platform and show you. Now, to access this platform, remember, it's a software as a service. It's a compliant way and a software. There's no performance fee. There's no profit sharing or managing money. Everyone's capital stays in their own trading account. They have full control. And how it works is you pay a $39 a month subscription, or it's $29 a month if it's billed annually. And one thing that I also want to mention is as affiliates, you can imagine what it does to the commission because the trade volume increases 3x, 4x, 5x. So you can imagine what that's going to do from the trade volume instead. Okay. Moving forward, to answer your question, screenshots, I don't think so, but none of the Telegram traders do anything with screenshots. It's just the text. But okay, let's take a look over here. Okay, so let's log into the platform. Here you'll see your dashboard. You see the total profit and loss, the total equity, the open positions, and the win rate. You can see your trading accounts on the right, and you can see the Telegram account being copied. Here you can see the latest activity. Okay. Now, if I head over to MT5 accounts, you can see your MT5 account. Simply connect to your MT5 account here. You will just go to your add account, put your MT5 account number and password and server save. On the right, you connect your Telegram account, and that's it. You link the two, and that's done instantly. Once it's connected, you can simply choose your trading account. You can see over here, we are copying Synergy. What we can then do is click on account settings. Now here on account settings, you have this panel that opens up. And on this panel, you'll see position sizing volume, okay? How do you want to execute the trades? Do you want it to be a fixed lot size? Do you want it to be open by a certain risk percentage or a fixed dollar? So let's just say fixed lot size, 1 lot. And you have these question marks that explain everything as well. Now, next you have take profit. Attach the take profit. So if I want to attach the take profit, I have two options. Use one take profit or use all the take profits from the signal. So if I click use one take profit, I can select, do I want the last one, TP1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? And Jay might be TP2, Isaiah might be TP3, I might be TP1. We're all going to have different results, which is great for automation because you're going to have a diversified portfolio, a diversified result base. Not like a PAM account where everyone has the same results and there's a problem, everyone's screwed. And that's the problem that has really been solved in an innovative way, which I think is really, really good. Okay. I can also choose to use all take profits. So if I select use all TPs, it will open the trade and then close 33% at TP1, 33% at TP2, and the remaining at TP3. So you can play around. Your goal is to educate people how to use this software. You don't need to, go and tell people come in, these are the settings you should use. Of course, you can recommend people something safe and good, but educate people how to use this product properly and let them choose their settings. Okay? Because this is how you build a very sustainable, big, long-term business. And then next, you have stop loss management. With stop loss management, you can choose to have this on and you can make the stop loss move to entry. So for example, here, move stop loss to entry at, let's say we hit TP1, TP2, or TP3, and the stop loss will move, okay? So this is pretty cool as well. Next, you have layering. So a lot of people layer. For example, Zen. If you're layering on Zen or Nova, you can simply switch this on. You can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 layers, and it will automatically layer the trade for you. If you once again want to understand layering, it explains it over here. Now, you also have cancel siblings on take profit. So, when you layer and a certain layer has not triggered, of course, when the trade takes off, it needs to close off. So you have that feature which closes it off too. And let's move on. You have risk rules. So here you can have max open trades, you have price drift. Sometimes when a trade has been sent out on Telegram, it might be different from TradingView to your MT5. So what you can do is you can have a price drift. And for Forex, it's calculated in pips. So if I want the trade to execute within 10 pip range, I will just put 10 pips, okay? And if I want the same for gold, it's calculated in points. So 1 point is 10 pips. If I want 5 pips, it's 0.5. My recommendation to everyone is to have this at 0.5 to 1 for metals. And for Forex, anywhere from 5 to 10. Now you can play around with the settings, see what you like, and take it from there. You then have your daily loss limit. So if your account reaches a loss of 5% for the day or 10%, you can just set that over here. And you also have a daily profit target as well. So if I reach 10% for the day or 5% for the day, 2% for the day, 1%, stop trading. Now, the trades that you see that happen, they're going to open as limit orders. Unless it's within your price drift, it will open as market execution. Or if the trader says gold, buy gold now, it'll be market execution. So now, what happens if a trade has already taken off and you have limits pending? Of course, you want it to automatically delete, right? I think, Jay, this is something that we were talking about too. So this feature already exists and it's called close pending orders. My recommendation is to keep this on because you don't want a trade to randomly trigger if it already moved it later. So I would say 60 minutes, 120 or 180 is good and hit save changes, okay? These are other things like protection and stuff you can check out in your own time and play around. Now, we have a lot of people, I would say more than 400 people nearly are testing this product and it's working really well with this company. Zen is working great. I know people have had great success with Nova, even Pulse X. Synergy, more high frequency, so find some good settings around that. And you can play around with it, and your goal is to educate people how to use this software. We will be having weekly sessions around MarketSync as well. And, as a group, as a community, you should also play around. Like today, phenomenal. We saw so many people really do very well with this product, automatic, and of course the affiliates are going to do amazing as well today. So that's a little bit over there. I want to continue and show you trade analytics. So on trade analytics, you'll be able to see over here, you'll be able to see, let me just see if this is running. Okay. You'll be able to see like balance, equity, growth, stats over here, analytics, some cool things here, any trades that are open, running, closed, etc. You can see these are pendings. Very important. Now, if you are using this technology, it's very important you listen to what I'm going to say next because, you don't want to, contact Jay or Isaiah if a trade didn't open or if a trade didn't execute. There's a reason why, okay? Because it might be based upon your settings. Maybe the trader might have made a mistake or there's a reason why. So let's break it down. Logs. What are logs? Logs are basically every single message running through the Telegram channel is over here. You can see the time, the Telegram channel. You can see the information message and what the system analyzes it as, what trading account it executed on, any details, the result, and ticket IDs, and if there's an error. So if a trade has not executed, it will tell you why. You see status, invalid. failed, noise, and executed. So let's break it down. These are like, if you go to the Telegram channels right now, you'll see all these messages being sent out, okay? Now, let's scroll down. If you go to this example over here, okay? Protrader, you can see buy gold and you can see what's basically happening, okay? You can also click on the trades and see what is basically happening. You have a overview of what happened, the entry, the exit, the stop loss, the profit and loss, and the lot size. You can see account, how many of your MT5 accounts did it execute on? So it executed on two. You can see if you had layering on, it would tell you layer one, layer two, layer three. Of course, only layer three execute, and there's a $4 loss over here. Okay, so you can see everything here. You can see the journey. This is really, really cool. You can see this layer three, $36 was made, 40-minute trade duration. Now, it also explains the entire journey of the trade. So let's break it down. Thursday, 30th July signal was analyzed. Okay, so one second, let me just go to, was it this one? Okay, this one. So you can see the signal was analyzed, order was placed, we had the price drift, certain trades rejected because of the price was not reached on the layers, and the rest executed. So it will break every single thing down in detail. Okay, there were six positions over here. You can see, and the really cool thing that you have is you have explain trades. So if I click on explain trade, the AI will tell you exactly what happens. Now, these logs are just there if you want to check it. And you can see your trade buy position was open at this price with a stop loss at this price. After 40 minutes, you made X, Y, Z. Okay, so this is really, really cool. Okay, I think it's a great feature to have. You can play around with it and see basically what's going on. Okay. And you can see on what's new, you can see all these new features being added. There's a help center which explains to you how to, connect your account. You also have platform overview, choose your language, and you can see exactly how to navigate around the platform. But yeah, very powerful tool. I would say really good software. I think it removes the emotions out of trading, which is the number one problem when it comes to trading. And a very good way to, of course, achieve really great things on the affiliate side and great for the customers. So this is automation in a safe, compliant way, innovative way that we've partnered up with this company. And this is live, ready to go whenever you want. So I'd say play around, connect Zen, connect Nova, connect PulseX, play around with Synergy, choose some settings. I see people doing TP2s or doing OTPs on Zen, Synergy, working really, really good.